Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to my Think Journal. It is a bright Saturday, and we thank the Almighty God for another chance to see this day. And for the Seventh day Adventist members, happy Sabbath. My topic of discussion today would respond to the President's visit to Mabay County, specifically SUBA region. The President, who was accompanied by Mabay County Governor, His High Excellency Governor Gladys Wanga, MP SUBA South Mheshimiwa Karoli Omondi, amongst other leaders. The former Governor of Nairobi, Dr. Evans Odhiambo Kideru, was also present. The President began his tour in SUBA South, by visiting Mfangano Island, where he kickstarted the construction of the Mfangano Island Ring Road, which stretches to Migori County through Sindo, Nyandiwa, Kiabuya, then connect to Nyatike. The President also visited the Victoria Fish Farms, where he also gave them a license to continue their operations. Again, the President visited SUBA South, where he officially launched the construction of the 74-kilometer road that runs from Mbita, Sindo, through the Ruma National Park to Magunga, then again to Migori County through Zori. As all of us would agree with me, the two roads, like I said yesterday, have a lot of economic impact to the people of the greater SUBA. Because you realize if those two roads are constructed to completion, then definitely they are going to open that area. The area now is going to be accessible. Number one, we are going to attract investors. We are going to attract tourists, both international tourists and local tourists. And I want to believe that once, especially the Mfangano Island Ring Road is done, then the Mbita Zori Road is constructed, then it is really going to encourage a lot of local tourism in that area. Because you realize SUBA South, rather the greater SUBA, is blessed to have three major resources. Number one, the Ruma National Park, the Lake Victoria, which is a freshwater lake, and the Gwasi Hills. And if you look at Homa Bay, ideally, you'd agree with me that SUBA South, especially the Gwasi area, is an agricultural area. And if now it is accessible, then it is going to promote our farmers. And again, as you heard the President talk about, the area encourages the growth of sunflower. And if sunflower can be grown in SUBA South, then it is going to definitely improve the economic standard of the people living in that area. Number two, I also heard the area MP, Mheshimiwa Karoli Omondi, talk about the terrain of SUBA South. As much as it is a good area that would attract tourists, but the terrain is not favorable for accessibility and that. Again, he called on the President to consider the government employees in that area for hardships. Because, for a very long time, especially the teachers in SUBA have been promised hardship allowances, but it has never seen the light of the day. But I heard Mheshimiwa Karoli Omondi say this in front of the President, and the President said he's going to check into it, which I believe, if he checks into it, then our teachers are going to benefit greatly in SUBA South. So in my view, I really welcomed the visit of the President yesterday. And for those who looked at this objectively, I want to believe you'll agree with me that the President's visit today to the greater SUBA has a lot of economic impact. And if the two roads are constructed to completion, then SUBA is going to be one of the greatest local tourist areas in Kenya. And SUBA is going to compete places like Malindi, which don't have even hills. It's going to compete places like Malindi, which don't have fresh water lakes. And again, we have a national park, the Ruma National Park, which will now attract so many tourists. And when tourists get into an area, definitely, it would have economic impact to the locals and even to the county government of Mabei. Otherwise, that is my take. I don't know your take. Thank you very much, and may God bless you.